Did that one work? Maybe. Oh, I think it's the pop-up. Alright. Mess with the sound a bit. Okay, that's a little better. How in the world do I do the mod background stuff? Okay. What in the heck? The stream can be accessed again from the manage list. Exiting will not end stream if it is currently live. Okay, I guess I pressed that button. I still hear me in my ears, so. Okay, look at that. Okay. I am learning things today. Can anyone tell me how to spell terrarium? Terrarium. Terrarium. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that is very odd. I wonder if I can do that beforehand. And I wonder if this will even update, but. Okay, that did a thing, but it didn't do the thing I wanted it to do. What happens if I refresh this? Okay, I think I did with that. description is updated. Music doesn't seem bad, sounds good. Exit here. Okay, I think it's better if I access it over there. And close this tab. Dual stream. What in the heck is that? Okay, well, I think that's all the capacity of learning new technology I have today. I just dropped my laptop. My goodness. Cool. I think I have the chat up and running, and I will do my best to do interactions and stuff, but we're gonna see if any notifications actually pop up together. I wanted to make a little terrarium. I went foraging today and cool. I went foraging today and I got some moss. I don't know if you can see. I only took a little tiny bit. Because I wanted to make sure I actually knew what I was doing before I started just harvesting clumps, you know? But trust me, there's a little moss there. So I usually stream on Twitch because YouTube has the subscriber amount limitation for mobile devices, but there's Streamlabs that's available to kind of circumvent. But I think it'd be fun to hop over here from time to time too. I'm kind of figuring out my winter schedule, so I don't have too much of when that will be quite yet. I've been sick all of December and I am finally feeling up and alive, so I'm excited to create again. I just can't really give any guarantees, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna use this on the bottom. There's some crystals that I mined back on the East Coast a couple years ago. Absolute wild story. I had an RV back then, and it got stolen. And my crystals were in that, and after it was found like 6 months later, 3 states over, I got my crystals back, and they cleaned them for me. Well, I suppose it wasn't for me, but I got cream crystals out of it. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and add those. Never really made a terrarium before. I know that moss likes like goop, like dirt. I'm gonna go off vibes. Oh my goodness. And this is why we have a little plastic baggie. This is absolutely just goblin enrichment time. figured this would be a fun little experiment. And if my moss likes their environment and I can keep it healthy, then I can always forage a little bit more. But nature allowed me to play with these bits first. Maybe a little piece over here. Maybe a little piece over here. He. It's like a little pocket-sized terrarium. It's very, very fun. Okay. Now what other goodies do I have laying around? I have my little dinosaur. It won't close with the top. And I know my moss wants humidity. But it can be a little like habitat for them. If you haven't seen what a cactus dries up as, or like the inside of a cactus, this is what some of them look like. I'm not sure if all of them, so I'm not gonna say all of them. But I just think it's so cool. There's so many like creative possibilities with this. I'm gonna do a little right there. We have some stones. I'm not sure about that one. I'm going to do a quick Google to make sure before I add. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. I did a quick Google to see if some of the fake moss I have would live nicely with the natural one. The answer seems to be no, that the humidity in the environment for the actual moss would cause mold, and I'm really not trying to make a little pocket full of mold, so I'm gonna like bury this little secret crystal. And then we have looks like a little face, actually. Hold on. I think that's a fun iteration, but let's see what else little Z. What other rocks do I have? Sketch this. All right. These are the rocks that I have. Not any really tiny ones. Ooh, this one could be a fun one. Do another little berry situation. Hold on. No, maybe not that one. Ooh, hold on. That could be really cute. Let me. What if we did this? Did that? Do a kind of berry situation. I'd be interested to see if that rock starts mossing over. Let's press that down a little. We can add that guy back there. If anyone's tuned in, I'd love to know how the setup is looking. I usually stream on Twitch, so this one's a little new. And overall, I think I just do such tiny little things that I'm still kind of experimenting with camera heights. Wish I could live stream under a microscope. I wonder if that's even possible. Bet that we can do this. Oh, that's so cute. I feel like I want a little trinket in there or something. What if I... spilled my water all over me. Add a little Will that close is the question. Oh, I didn't think about that. It actually goes on the inside. That's so silly. That could maybe benefit from some lining. But maybe, just maybe. Gentle. Huh? Oh, that's so stinking cute. I'm gonna just shove what little dirt I have. My little Z isn't really staying, but that's okay. I might have a trinket that I want to put in this. Let me do a quick scavenge. That's a cute option. Okay. We have a few options. We have this little heart, which could be cute, actually. That might replace the stone in there. We have this little dinosaur, which I do like because I have this dinosaur, but my little Triceratops can't really fit with it closed. This could. And then we have a little snowflake, which could be really cute too, but that might want to be a different craft. So let's actually rearrange a bit. What if that was this instead? I think it went out to be a little more even. Oh yeah, the little Okay, that's cute. But I feel like I want something there. Let's see what I have laying around. This look. Ooh. I do really like this button. But I suppose I could sacrifice it to the terrarium and see what it would look like. fit there? You would indeed. Hold on. If I just scooped you out a bit. Maybe. I think that's bending the plastic, but doesn't not need to be bent. Then I could actually bury that guy there. And then we can replace this. For anyone watching, this smells lovely. When I moved over to the West Coast, I wasn't sure what the nature was going to be like, because everyone talks like this West Coast is a barren wasteland and there's only deserts and sand, but we have a lot of interesting flora and creatures. All this is New Mexico based stuff, and it's just really fun to get to play in some dirt. And it's silly that it's described like a barren wasteland. Like, we have moss here. You can still be a goblin. I mean, you can be a goblin even if you don't like moss. Just, I happen to. Okay. How's that looking? If I just a little. Bring it closer. I think this might be it. You got the little heart there in the middle. You got a button I really like. This is a patch of moss that I'm hoping I will be able to keep alive. Got some charms and trinkets and little hidden crystals in there as well. Let's see if she'll close. No. Okay, that's moving the button, and I don't exactly want that. So we're gonna do a little scooch. Berries and cream, berries and cream. It's gonna be over here. clear out these little pockets. Ah. It does indeed close. Oh my goodness, this was so much fun to make. I'm excited to see if that moss will take off. And I might do a little side research to make sure nothing I put in here will rot. But as far as crafts go, this was a lot of fun to make. I think that was a good little test to see how the YouTube stream setup works. Woo. Okay. Can I flip the camera around while I'm streaming in this? It seemed to work on my phone. If not, my laptop is not caught up, so I'm either talking to myself and you're still staring at the terrarium and I broke something, or not. But if this works, I'd love to do more streams on YouTube. I'm usually over on Twitch at All Cool Things as well. I don't really have a schedule right now as winter's settling. My schedule is kind of kerfuffling a bit, as it should, because winter is the season of rest, and I always like to honor that and honor the seasons. But I'd love to do more crafts with y'all. This was a lot of fun to make. Like I don't know how much I can turn her right now, but like I want to do a shake test. Because, like, what if I can keep this in my pocket, you know? I will not shake it right now, because I will kind of be heartbroken if it gets kerfuffled. But I think it's doing okay. We have a little travel-sized terrarium, and she's so cute. But yeah, I look forward to future lives. I like doing crafts and things. Sometimes I play mobile games, depending if my crafting hands need a rest. See? Yeah. That's all I have in me today. I just saw my laptop pop up that this did indeed flip the camera around, so that's good. That's good to know. Thanks for spending time with me and figuring out streaming together, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends!